Good morning. I'm Carlton Sharp, pastor of Faith Christian Center Church right here in Beaumont, Texas. And we're here on what's happening in our neighborhood. And today my special guest is Miss Arlena Bassard. Welcome, Arlena.
Hello.
Hey, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am Arlena Bassard. I have been a therapist in the Beaumont, Texas area since 2001. I love helping people. It is my ministry. And I'm looking to grow that into other areas all the time. So that's what I'm doing.
Now, you say a therapist. What do you mean by a therapist? You put your hands on folk.
Yes, I do. Well, see, a serious massage therapist never usually refers to themselves as a masseuse. Most people say masseuse, and I understand where they're coming from. But a massage therapist is truly a therapist. You know, we might prescribe certain amounts of sessions for you to come in, you know, kind of look and see what your body's doing and take it from there. So we're a therapist.
Now, I had the privilege of you putting your hands on me, and I tell you, look, I felt so much better as a result of you putting your hands on me. So look, I'm gonna give her a shout out. She's the real deal.
Thank you.
She's the real deal. So you say you got started in 2001?
2001, a little bit after high school. So I actually took a cosmetology class in high school, got my license for that. And so a little bit after that, I went on a church trip with my old church, Mount Gilead. And so the family, we did a lot of our own walking excursions. So my mom's best friend, we did a lot of walking with her. Her feet swole, so she asked me to massage her feet and her ankles. Don't know why she asked me, but I did it. So I was just working on intuition, actually, and she told me that I massaged every little bit of swelling out of her feet. Now she goes to school for, so she started working on me, bought me my first massage book and all that, and she really worked on me. So her and my mother kind of got me started. So it was a little bit after high school. I've been studying it ever since.
So 18 years, of being a therapist.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I know it.
So I mean, you have been through just about everything.
Yes, I have. And so, like I said, I'm just looking to grow more because for a long time I didn't do as much with my license as I could, but you know, my time is now, and so I want to help as many people as I can.
Now, you're also working with athletes.
Yes.
So talk to us about that.
Okay, so in the gym, I love to work out, and I work out at World Gym here in Beaumont. Well, what I see is a lot of athletes they're not posture conscious. They have no idea that their posture can affect how they work out.
So if I'm sitting like this, it's
yes. You know, in school, you know, we do things like you sit, you have a right motor dominance, you cock your head to the side and you go to work out, and maybe you sleep, you know, kind of wonky. And so whenever you go to work out, your body remembers the adaptive shortening that you've been giving it for all the years and for how you sleep. So that it all matters. And that affects, like I said, their workout. So
if I'm laying on my shoulder, and my body is muscle memory.
Yep, muscle memory.
Wow.
So adaptive shortening happens. So a lot of people don't know, like maybe you put the bottom arm in the L position, certain positions that can help to keep the joint neutral. People have no idea about that kind of thing. And so when I say, you know, has your doctor or your physical therapist talk to you about your sleep positioning, how that can affect your pain, they say no. And it's very shocking to me because that has a direct effect for different things. And when someone talks to me long enough about how they sleep, I trace some of their issues that come to me in the office with back to how they sleep at night, just that alone.
Wow. And so with the athletes, so if they're having chronic pain, it could be traced back to something else.
For sure. So it could be old injuries, and like I said, old injuries can be further instigated by how you sleep, how you sit at your desk, your car seat positioning. So when somebody comes to me, I send you aftercare information because I want you to work on things in between your sessions. That is the secret sauce, because if I work on you for 3 hours, you know, and you go fall into those same negative patterns, I haven't really helped you that much. So I like for you to kind of reach beyond just me. It's a duet. It's not a solo. That's what I tell my clients.
And so that's what you talk about, posture consciousness.
Yes.
So how you're sitting at your desk. What about people who have the
like arthritis or something like that?
Yeah.
You know what? I actually
carpal tunnel.
Yeah. So what I tell people is that carpal tunnel is a double crush injury that comes from your neck. So a hairstylist might be holding, you know, their scissors that doesn't weigh anything, but if you're doing this all day, you know, look at my neck. You know, what is it doing right now? It's flexed. And so that happens with different things, and that actually can cascade into different. It's not just the action here for someone who types. It's the fact that you're flexing at your neck. And if you're sleeping on a pillow that's bad for you, that's even worse. So I send all of my clients to a friend who literally fits you for a mattress and a pillow. That's a game changer.
But you know what? Most people just go down to Walmart.
I know, and you pay more. You might think you're paying less, but you pay more. It's like cheap shoes. You can buy cheap shoes over and over, or you can invest one time in good shoes and take care of them.
Good Gators.
Exactly. Exactly. Stacey Adams and whatnot. Do people still wear Stacey's?
but most people don't realize that it affects their body.
I know, and you should see the looks on people's faces when I tell them that, and they have this epiphany. Oh, well, that's why this hip hurts, because it's rolling in all night because I don't have a pillow between my knees. And
wow.
then, you know, and then the length of the pillow matters, and I get all into it.
Wow. So you also deal with pain relief.
Yes, I do. Oftentimes people will come in for pain relief for a massage, not just, and that's where the therapy comes in, not just relaxation. Relaxation is important, but pain relief can be, you know, with massage, it can be with diet. My scope does not go into me being able to offer nutritional counseling, so I have a network. I network for my clients, so I'll refer them out to who they need. So I just listen to you, honestly, and so I'll make my referrals by what I hear, you know, the need speaking.
So I remember I came in, I had some pain, and boy, I mean, look, I mean, you put the hands on me like, oh my God, what did you just do?
Yes, I can usually feel, you know, what you're doing all day by what your body's doing. A lot of athletes, they do a lot of chest exercises, and you know what guys look like in the gym? They look like this.
Yeah.
They're overstretching their back, they're tightening up their chest, and so that's a problem. And then that sets off all kind of other neurological problems.
Wow, and you're able to feel.
I can feel that. I mean, your chest will feel like, you know, like this chair or like a desk, instead of it feeling like muscle, you know, where it's pliable. Your muscle should feel almost like, not quite like melted butter all the time, but once I get done with it, it'll feel more like melted butter, because it'll often start as me being able to almost like you can knock the chest or the tight muscle. So it's really interesting when people feel like, oh, so this is what it's supposed to feel like. A lot of people, when they're newer, they don't know what their body's supposed to feel like. They're used to the stress.
Yeah, because, I mean, we just don't know.
I know it. I know. So that's why I like to offer education. So I've got into where I'm starting to write different ebooks, as I want to put the information out there. My family can attest to it. You might ask me a simple question, and I will do like Jesus and give you a parable. So I will set up a story. I'll talk about a story.
I'm going to give you a parable.
So answer your question. Sometimes I feel like I need to bring you back. So I have a lot in me that needs to be, you know, let out so that I can help people. So that's what I'm doing now, is letting out more information so I don't overwhelm people. I wrote an ebook about it. There you go.
Now, so you talk about the ebook, and you're about to release this ebook.
I am. So that's on what we've been talking about the functional sleeping patterns, because again, that is a missing link in a lot of people.
Wow.
Not just muscle building. You know, when you recover as an athlete, look at LeBron James. He might spend millions of dollars on recovery. There's a reason for that. So when I tell people that, you know, you might want to do not just massage, but cold care therapy, all different types of therapy, there's a reason that, you know, recovery helps you. It really is where your muscle builds. You tear it down in the gym. And so a lot of people focus too much on the training and not maintaining. So I like to teach that.
Wow. Wow. Now, hey, you're going to do something real special called couples massage.
That's right.
Whoa. Now, look, you got to slow down and talk about that. You're going to take your time and talk about this couple massage therapy.
Yes. I'm excited. Okay, so for years, couples have asked me, you know, I wish you could, you know, teach my husband or my wife, you know, how to massage me like you do, or my spouse, you know, they tickle me, they think they're going to hurt me, or they, you know, massage me too hard. Just wish that there was a way that you could show them how to do what you do. And years ago, I was working at a spa here in town, and there's a couple that came in for a couple service. Well, my coworker, who's never sick, for some reason she missed that day. She was sick or something happened with her. So I told them, you know, I forgot how it came up in the conversation, but I showed them both how to massage each other. Of course, I stepped out of the room, let the first person, you know, change, all that kind of stuff. And so they had the best time. It was so much fun. I thought, you know what, I really do need to do this. And it wasn't until years later that I was ready to release, you know, something to where I'm doing it for people. So I think I'm going to take this past Valentine's Day. I've been packaging it as a Valentine's Day gift, but I think this is a fun date night or just something different, and you can reconnect. You know?
But I mean, Arlena, you teaching a man how to massage and
the lady.
And the lady. No, but I'm talking from a man perspective right now. but really, because we don't know what
you know. You think you're going to hurt the lady?
Yeah.
Yes, and so I just show you very simple techniques. We go simple, and you can build on that later. You know, and I may have an advanced program later that I do, but it's very simple things so you can relax each other. There you go.
Hey, look, brothers, if y'all watching today, y'all might need to call her.
That's
look,
right.
I'm gonna put her number right there because you might need this class.
That's right. Call or text me.
Call or text her. Oh,
right.
Not that one, but call or text her, and man, getting this couple's massage therapy. Woo, Lord Jesus, I'm excited about that. I might have to call and say, hey,
there you go.
I need, Lady Gwen, I got something new for you.
That's right. It's a lot of fun. You'll have fun.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
And you know, it brings the spice back into their relationship.
That's right. That's right. A lot of people, you know, they might not think to do anything different. So, you know, just kind of switch your date night game up is what I say.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow. That's good.
Yeah.
I really like that. My goodness. So how can people get in contact with you, Arlena?
I am on Facebook. I am also on Instagram. So on Instagram, I'm at Heavenly Hands Massage _bodywork. And on Facebook, Heavenly Hands Massage, the word and bodywork. So you can kind of keep up to date with me, see what I'm doing. And then also, of course, the number you can call or text my cell phone.
Now, do you provide office visits, of course?
I do actually. A lot of decision makers, I will typically ask for people who know decision makers that don't mind giving their office workers, you know, a little bit of relaxation. People grow to look for that. I used to go to one office every first Monday, and people would say, you know what, Arlena, I overdid it with gardening this weekend, but I knew you were coming because I would come, you know, on the regular when I wasn't as busy as I am now, so I could afford to go every first Monday of the month. And I had a relationship with the people. They really loved it. And so they you know, I'm sure they stayed on longer at that particular place of employment because they knew that he cared. He was also
that is remarkable that an owner of a business brought you in to take care of his employees.
I was already working on him, so he thought, you know what, I'm going to do this for my employees. I want you to help them. And I actually loved it, and I still have relationships with some of those people. They may not, you know, come in as often, but I still have relationships with them, so it was wonderful.
And you actually went to the job site to do it?
I go to the job site, yes. So, like, if it's in the Beaumont area, that's where I kind of keep it, you know, for now. I may expand that, but for now I keep it in the Beaumont area, and I'll go to the job or bring my chair, and I kind of work on them, but I still send aftercare information just like I would if you come in for a table service.
So entrepreneur, if you want your employees to be satisfied and want to come to work every day.
That's right.
Hey, listen, call her.
Excuse Buster. Oh, I can't come in. Oh, I'm sick. Cough,
Hey,
cough.
no, because she'll take care of them.
That's right. That's right. Gives them something to look forward to.
I know I'll be in there on that Monday.
There you go. There you go.
She coming that Monday. I'm
Makes you
coming.
look good. That's right. Makes you look good.
Yeah. So, Arlena, is there anything else you want to share with our public today about what you do and everything that's going on in your life?
You know, I'm just looking to educate people more on different types of therapies. Something that I'm going to be doing in the area that's new is called bee steaming. That is where you go in. It's an ancient service. It's something that women in Africa, Mayan women have done it. So you sit over, you're very well draped. It's professional. You sit over a pot of steaming herbs, and it addresses a myriad of symptoms and different issues.
Wow.
And so women and men can do it. A lot of men are like, no, I don't think so. But a lot of women are getting into it more and more. And so I just want to take people out of the boxes they may be in as far as healthcare is concerned and just expose them to other ways that they can heal. So just when you keep up in contact with me, that's the kind of thing that I'll be doing more and more.
Okay.
I can't wait.
Well, I am so excited for Arlena Bessard with Heavenly Hands. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Y'all see them hands? That's some heavenly hands, man. I'm gonna testify. I'm gonna testify today that they work. They actually work. So listen, there's let me put her numbers up on how you can get in contact with her. 409-454-1426, or you can get with her on Instagram at Heavenly Hands Massage _bodywork. And listen, let her provide the service for you, and then let her provide the couples massage ministry to you.
There you go.
Oh my goodness,
it is a ministry.
It is a ministry. There, see, she's gonna put the hands on you. Praise the Lord. She's gonna show you how to do it.
That's right.
That's joining us
Thank you.
on what's happening in our neighborhood, and we will see you next time on our broadcast.